Shirupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabadutam Parijana Saidam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shirana Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Shivishikam Vidamscha Om Jnana Timrandasya Kyananchana Shilakya Chakshurun Milidam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Gorva Bhistam Supurkam Garganara Sisha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samastaveda Nipanam Shirupa Patanugam Govindam Vidam Ujwalam Bharatanum Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Bande Vishwagurun Shah Divyat Bhagavat Prem Noe Bija Pradam Devam Divyatanam Suchanda Varanam Balarka Chelan Sandrananda Puram Sadeka Varanam Vairagya Vidyam Buddhim Shri Siddhanta Nidhim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Baram Banditam Shubharam Madaka Sharanam Nyashishvara Sridharam Vanshakapatarubhyas Chakripa Sindhubhyevaja Patitanam Pavenebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Nama Namo Mahabaranyaya Krishna Prema Pranayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratavishe Namah. So we're hearing from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Translation and commentary by Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. So we're hearing from Antya-lila chapter 6, Lord Chaitanya meets Raghunath Das Goswami. So Raghunath Das, after arranging the Chir Doi festival for Sri Nityananda Prabhu and getting the blessings of Nityananda Prabhu and also of course he got the blessings of Nityananda Prabhu and Mahaprabhu, but also of he went to the house of Raghava Pandit. Okay. So he went to the house of Raghava Pandit, he got his blessings. These are very intimate. Of course, Nityananda Prabhu is always merciful, and without Nityananda Prabhu's mercy, no one can approach Mahaprabhu. But Raghunath Das satisfied Nityananda Prabhu and also Raghava Pandit, whose Mahaprabhu is always present, where Raghava Pandit is worshiping the Lord and doing deity worship. So I'll start with text 159 and 160, 159 y 160. Huh? Emata chintite daibe ek dine bahyere devi mandape kurijachin shayane dandachari ratri jahe ache abasesh jarunandana charyatabe korila pravesh. That's Raghunath Das was thinking deeply about how to escape. And one night while he was sleeping on the Durga Mandapa, the priest Yarunandanacharya entered the house when only 4 dandas remained until the end of the night. We said 4 dandas is 90 minutes about. So this Yarunandanacharya, he's a very exalted devotee, and he's also like the family priest of Raghunath Das's family. His father Govardhan, and so they're worshiping Yarunandana Acharya. So the Yarunandana Acharya is a family. Please, Maharaj, just let me go on. So Yarunandana Acharya is a family priest, and he's coming to see Raghunath Das because there's something going on with a Brahmin who's employed by him to do the deity worship, and that Brahmin has left his service. So Vasudeva Datter Teho Hoyanu Grihita Raghunath Guru Te Ho Hoi Purohita. Yadunandan Acharya was the priest and spiritual master of Raghunath Das. Although born in a Brahmin family, he had accepted the mercy of Vasudeva Datta. So Yadunandan Acharya is the family priest. And it says here he's a priest, the guru of Raghunath Das. But really, Raghunath Das, it's more of a, Yadunandan Acharya is exalted devotee, but it's also a more kind of like a formal, a little bit formal, more formal relationship, because actually Raghunath, he's more thinking always about Mahaprabhu, and that's who shelter he wants to get. So, of course, Yadunandan Acharya is a devotee of Mahaprabhu and everything like that. So Yadunandan Acharya was the priest and spiritual master of Raghunath Das. Although born in a Brahmin family, he had accepted the mercy of Vasudeva Datta. Advaita Charya Teho Sishya Antaranga Acharya Gyate Mone Chaitanya Pranadana. Yadunandan Acharya had been officially initiated by Advaita Charya. Thus he considered Lord Chaitanya his life and soul. Anganeya Siya Teho Jabe Dandaila Raghunath Asitabe Dandavat Koila. When Yadunandan Acharya entered the house of Raghunath Das and stood in the courtyard, Raghunath Das went there and fell down to offer his obeisances. Tara ek sishya tara takurer seva kore seva chadi jachetare sadi bharatare. One of Yadunandan Acharya's disciples had been worshipping the deity but had left that service. Yadunandan Acharya wanted Raghunath Das to induce the disciple to take up that service again. So the reason also that, here I'll read this, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur comments that although the atheists who have deviated from the order of Sri Advaita Acharya introduce themselves as followers of Advaita Acharya, they do not accept Mahaprabhu as the Supreme Lord. Yadunandan Acharya, one of the most confidential followers of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, was the initiated disciple of Advaita Acharya. He was not polluted by sentimental distinctions, classifying Vaishnavas according to birth. Therefore, although Vasudeva Datta had been born in a Brahmin family, Yadunandan Acharya also, although Vasudeva Datta had not been born in a Brahmin family, Yadunandan Acharya also accepted him as a spiritual master. And that's one of the, Yadunandan Acharya is an exalted person, and he is born in a Brahmin family and been formally initiated by Advaita Acharya, but he also accepted Vasudeva Datta as his guru, and Vasudeva Datta was not born in a Brahmin family. So that is one of the points being made here. When Yadunandan Acharya entered the house of Raghunath Das and stood in the courtyard, Raghunath Das went there and fell down to offer his obeisances. And this is also occurring because the presence of Yadunandan Acharya being the guru for also the family, he doesn't draw if Raghunath goes with him or talks with him, it doesn't draw so much attention from others because they see that Yadunandan Acharya came there seeking out Raghunath Das, and it says it's 9. This is during the Brahma Muhurta, but it's their family or the guards rather. He's sleeping on the Durga Mandapa, which is outside the inner part of the house. The guards, although they're watching over Raghunath Das, they don't take so much notice of Yadunandan Acharya coming there because he's the guru and he's a very well-known person to them. So if Raghunath Das goes with him or talks with him, it doesn't draw so much attention from the persons who are watching over Raghunath Das. Tarek Sishya Tara Thakur Seva Kore Seva Chadi Jachetare Sadi Bharatare. One of Yadunandan Acharyas had been worshipping the deity but had left that service. Yadunandan Acharya wanted Raghunath Das to induce the disciple to take up that service again. So this is apparently going on as, like just a daily affair that's come up. Somebody has left their service, and Yadunanda Acharya wants Raghunath Das to go seek him out and talk with him. Raghunath kohetare koraha sadan seva jena korayara nahita brahman. Yadunanda Acharya requested Raghunath Das, please induce the Brahmin to resume the service, for there is no other Brahmin to do it. So, of course, then in that time, only the Brahmins will do deity worship, so that is a consideration. Ita kohe Raghunate loya Antya-lila rakaka sabha sesha ratre nidraya padila. After saying this, Yadunanda Acharya took Raghunath Das with him and went out. By that time, all the watchmen were deeply asleep because it was the end of the night. Acharya garai hara purva dishate kohite shunite duhe chale se pate. East of the house of Raghunath Das was the house of Yadunanda Acharya. Yadunanda Acharya and Raghunath Das talked together as they went toward that house. Ardapate Raghunath kohe guru archanane amise vipre sare patai mu thomasdane. Halfway along the path, Raghunath Das submitted at the lotus feet of his spiritual master. I shall go to the home of that Brahmin, induce him to return, and send him to your home. So, Raghunath Das is walking with Yadunanda Acharya. Even if the watchmen were awake, which it says they're resting, even if they were awake, they might not necessarily, in that time, just since Yadunanda lives just to the east of Raghunath Das's house, they're not necessarily going to follow him, etc., because he's just talking. So Raghunath Das says, okay, I'll bring the Brahmin, I'll talk to the Brahmin about going back to the service. Tumi suke gare jaha more agya hoy, echali agya mage korila nischoy. You may go home without anxiety. Following your order, I shall persuade the Brahmin. On this plea, after asking permission, Raghunath Das decided to go away. So we don't know what's really going to become of the affair with inducing the Brahmin to return to his service, but that's not the main thing on Raghunath Das's mind. Seva rakaka ara keho nahi sange palayate amar balol aita prasange. Raghunath Das thought, this is the greatest opportunity to go away, because this time there are no servants or watchmen with me. Eta chinti purva muke korila gaman ulatiya chahe pache nahi konjan. Thinking in this way, he quickly proceeded toward the east. Sometimes he turned around and looked back, but no one was following him. Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Charana Chintiya Patachari Upapate Jajena Danya. Thinking of the lotus feet of Mahaprabhu and Lord Nityananda Prabhu, he left the general path and proceeded with great haste on the one not generally used. Grame gramer patachari jai bane bane kayo mano bhakye chinte Chaitanya Charane. Giving up the general path from village to village, he passed through the jungles, thinking with heart and soul about the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Panchadash krosha pata chale gela ek dine sandhya kale rohila ek Goperabatane. He walked about 30 miles in one day, and in the evening he took rest in the cowshed of a milkman. Upabashe deki gop dugda anidila se dugda panakori pariya rohila. When the milkman saw that Raghunath Das was fasting, he gave him some milk. Raghunath Das drank the milk and lay down to rest there for the night. Eta tara sevak rakak tare na dekiya taraguru bhashe bharta puchilena giya. At the house of Raghunath Das, the servant and watchman not accepting, at the house of Raghunath Das, the servant and watchman not seeing him there, immediately went to inquire about him from his spiritual master, Yadunanda Acharya. Teho kohe agyamage gela nijagar. Palaila Raghunatha utila kolahal. Janardan Acharya said, he has already asked my permission and returned home. Thus there arose a tumultuous sound as everyone cried, now Raghunath has gone away. So they realized when Raghunath Das has already walked far away, and now they're noticing he's not there. So they're inquiring the last person who was there, Janardan Acharya. Where is he? Oh, he went back to his house. So then they know he's left. Tarapita kohe godera sabbaktagan prabhustani nilachale korila gaman. Raghunath Das's father said, now all the devotees from Bengal have gone to Jagannath Puri to see Mahaprabhu. Say Sange Raghunath Gela Palaya Dashajana Jahatari Anahadariya. Raghunath Das has fled with him. 10 men should immediately go catch him and bring him back. So he's sending 10 men to get Raghunath Das, catch the party. Shivanande Patridila Vinoi Korea Amara Putrere Tumi Diva Bahudiya. Raghunath Das's father wrote a letter to Shivananda Sen asking him with great humility, please return my son. So this is really typical. I mean, it's a parenthetical remark, but this is really typical of what we find in India in this sense, that Raghunath Das's father Govardhan and his uncle Hiranya Majumdar, their both last name is Majumdar, Govardhan and Hiranya Majumdar, they're like the patrons of all the Gaudiya Vaishnavas. You know, they provide for persons like Haridas Thakur and Balarama Acharya and other persons who are you know, all the Gaudiya Vaishnavas there, but at the same time they're the patrons of the Vaishnavas, but they don't want Raghunath to go with Mahaprabhu and give up, you know, his family relationship. So we see that all the time. When I used to see that in India, that some of the times the Indians would be patrons of the devotees, and they would provide, you know, donations and things like that. But they definitely did not want their sons or daughters to join with the devotees or be in the temples. They were very much not in favor of that. So here, Raghunath Das's father wrote a note to Shivananda Sen asking him with great humility, please return my son. Jakara Parjantagela se Dashajane Jakarate Pailagiya Vaishnavaragane. In Jankar, the 10 men caught up with a group of Vaishnavas going to Nilachala. Patridiya Shivanande Bharta Puchila Shivananda Koheteho Etana Aila. After delivering the letter, the men inquired from Shivananda Sen about Raghunath Das, but Shivananda Sen replied, he did not come here. He didn't come with us. Bahudiya Seidash Jana Ailagar Taramata Pito Hoila Chintita Antar. The 10 men returned home, and Raghunath Das's father and mother were filled with anxiety. Now that was the most obvious place to catch Raghunath Das, is with the devotees going to Puri. They had already left. They're a group, so Raghunath Das's parents are thinking he's with the devotees going to Puri. But when they catch up with the devotees, then they find he's not there. So now they know, where is he? We have no idea. Eta Raghunath Das Prabhate Uttiya Purva Mukha Chari Chale Dakina Mukhahaya. Raghunath Das, who had been resting at the milkman's house, got up early in the morning. Instead of going to the east, he turned his face south and proceeded. So obviously Raghunath Das is going towards Puri, but he's not going in a long path which could be searched out. Chatrabhoga parahaya chariya sharan kugramadiya diya korila prayan. He crossed Chatrabhoga, but instead of going on the general path, he proceeded on the path that went from village to village. So these would not be the route taken by anyone traveling the long distance to Puri, but Raghunath Das is making it impossible that somebody will be following him. Bhakana apekanahi samastad divasagaman kuda nahi bade Chaitanya Charitamrita. Not caring about eating, he traveled all day. Hunger was not an impediment, for his mind was concentrated upon obtaining shelter at the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Kabu Charban, Kabu Randan, Kabu Dugdapan, Jabe Je Miletahe Rahe Nijapran. Sometimes he chewed grains. Sometimes he cooked, and sometimes he drank milk. In this way, he kept his life and soul together with whatever was available wherever he went. So you can see, whatever he gets, whether it's some grains, or some milk, or if he has opportunity to cook, whatever, just he's eating just to be able to maintain his strength, because this is a long walk to Puri. Baradine chale gela Shri Purushottama Pate Tina Dina Matra Korila Bhajan. He reached Jagannath Puri in 12 days, but could eat only for 3 days on the way. Swarupadi Sahagosai Achena Basya Henakale Raghunatha Milila Asya. When Raghunath Das met Mahaprabhu, the Lord was sitting with his companions, headed by Swarup Damodar. Anganete Dure Rohe Korana Pranipat Mukunda Datta Kohe E Aila Raghunath. Staying at a distant place in the courtyard, he fell down to offer obeisances. Then Mukunda Datta said, "Here is Raghunath." Prabhu Kohen Aishateo Darila Charan Ute Prabhu Kripai Tare Koila Alingan. As soon as Mahaprabhu heard these words, he immediately welcomed Raghunath Das. "Come here," he said. Raghunath Das then clasped the lotus feet of the Lord, but the Lord stood up and embraced him out of his causeless mercy. Swarupade Sabbakter Charana Bandila Prabhu Kripa Deki Sabe Alingana Korila. Raghunath Das offered prayers at the lotus feet of all the devotees headed by Swarup Damodar. Seeing the special mercy Mahaprabhu had bestowed upon Raghunath Das, they embraced him also. Prabhu ko he Krishna Kripa Balista Sabha Hoite Tomare Kadila Vishai Vista Garta Hoite. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "The mercy of Lord Krishna is stronger than anything else. Therefore the Lord has delivered you from the ditch of materialistic life, which is like a hole into which people pass stool." This is a very nice example by Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu says, "The mercy of Lord Krishna is stronger than anything else. Therefore the Lord has delivered you from the ditch of materialistic life, which is like a hole into which people pass stool." Okay. Raghunath Maniko he Krishna nahi jani Tava Kripa Karila Ama e Amimani. Raghunath Das answered within his mind, "I do not know who Krishna is. I simply know that your mercy, O my Lord, has saved me from my family life. So, Prabhu Kohen Tomar Pita Jeshta Duijane Chakravarti Sambande Hama Aja Korimane. The Lord continued, your father and his elder brother are both related as brothers to my grandfather, Nilambar Chakravarti. Therefore, I consider them my grandfathers. So, Mahaprabhu says to Raghunath Das, so your father and your uncle, they were close. They were close to my maternal grandfather, Nilambar Chakravarti. So therefore, as they are, I consider them like my grandparents. So I will say something about them. Nilambar Chakravarti, the grandfather of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is very intimately related to Raghunath Das's father and uncle. Nilambar Chakravarti used to call them his younger brothers because both of them were very much devoted to the Brahmins and were very respectable gentlemen. Similarly, they used to call him Dada Chakravarti, addressing him as an elder brother Brahmin. Raghunath Das, however, was almost the same age as Mahaprabhu, generally a grandchild, made joke about his grandfather. Therefore, Mahaprabhu took advantage of the relationship between his grandfather and Raghunath Das's father and uncle to speak in a joking way. So, children would, sometimes someone would joke when there's an intimate relationship with their grandfather. They will say things. They wouldn't say these things to their father, but they can say to their grandfather, oh, Grandpa, you have no teeth. And they'll joke about things like that. So, Chakravartir duhe hoy bratre rupadash ateva tariyami kori parihas. Since your father and his elder brother are younger brothers of Nilambar Chakravarti, I may joke about them in this way. Tomara bapa jeshta vishai vishta kartakida sukha korimani vishai vishera mahapida. My dear Raghunath Das, your father and his elder brother are just like worms in stew in the ditch of material enjoyment. For the great disease of the poison of material enjoyment is what they consider happiness. Because Mahaprabhu at first said, the mercy of Lord Krishna is stronger than anything. Therefore, the Lord has delivered you from the ditch of materialistic life, which is like a hole into which people pass stool, into which people defecate. Then Mahaprabhu, in this mood of joking, he says, your father, Raghunath Das, your father and his older brother are just like worms in stool in the ditch of material enjoyment. For the great disease of the poison of material enjoyment is what they consider happiness. When a man is attached to material enjoyment, he is attached to many miserable conditions, but nevertheless he accepts his condemned position as one of happiness. Sense enjoyment is so strong for such a person that he cannot give it up, exactly as a worm in stool cannot give up the stool. From the spiritual point of view, when a person is too absorbed in material enjoyment, he is exactly like a worm in stool. Although such a position is utterly miserable to the eyes of liberated souls, the materialistic enjoyer is greatly attached to it. Jajjadi Brahmanya Kori Brahmanera Sahai Shuddha Vaishnav Nahi Hoye Vaishnavera Brai. Although your father and uncle are charitable to Brahmins and greatly help them, they are nevertheless not pure Vaishnavas. However, they are almost like Vaishnavas. This is a term that Ramai used to use when he answered the phone sometimes. He'd say, he'd use, he said, Vaishnav Prai, or like that. He would say, Bhakta Bas, Vaishnav Prai, Bhakta Prai, like that. Almost a devotee, like a devotee. Although your father and uncle are charitable to the Brahmins and greatly help them, they are nonetheless not pure Vaishnavas. However, they are almost like Vaishnavas. Tatapi Vishayana Swabham Kurimaha Anda Se Karma Karai Jate Hoy Bhavabandha. Those who are attached to materialistic life and are blind to spiritual life must act in such a way that they are bound to repeated birth and death by the actions and reactions of their activities. So Raghunath Das's father, Govardhan, his uncle Hiranya, they're both taking care of the Vaishnavas. They're like patrons, but they're very rich persons. They have a huge income. They're like what you would consider today like more than millionaires, multi-millionaires like that. And they have so much money, and of course they're attached to what money can provide. So they can, so Mahaprabhu says, yes, they're like, almost like Vaishnavas. Therefore, but still, I will jokingly refer to them as worms swimming in the stool of materialistic life. That's what they call happiness. Hena Vishai Hoite Krishna Udarila Toma Kahana Jai Krishna Kripara Mahima. Oh, I skipped a verse here. Tatapi Vishayana Swabhava Korimaha Anda Se Karma Karai Jate Hoy Baba Banda. Those who are attached to materialistic life and are blind to spiritual life must act in such a way that they are bound to repeated birth and death by the actions and reactions of their activities. Hena Vishai Hoite Krishna Udarila Toma Kahana Jai Krishna Kripar Mahima. By his own free will, Lord Krishna delivered you from such a condemned materialistic life. Therefore, the glories of Lord Krishna's causeless mercy cannot be expressed. Raghunath there, Kinata, Malinya Dehi, Nikiya, Swarupare Kohen Kripa, Kriparda Chitta Hoya. Seeing Raghunath Das skinny and dirty because of having traveled for 12 days and fasted, Mahaprabhu, his heart melting due to causeless mercy, spoke to Swarup Damodar. E Raghunath ami sanpinu tomare putra britya rupe tumi kora angikare. My dear Swarup, he said, I entrust this Raghunath Das to you. Please accept him as your son or servant. Tin Raghunatha Nama Hoy Amargane Swarupere Raghu Aji Hoite Iharmane. There are now 3 Raghunaths among my associates. From this day forward, this Raghunath should be known as Swarupera Raghu, or the Raghu of Swarup Damodar, because Mahaprabhu is entrusting Raghunath Das to Swarup Damodar. He will engage you in service, he will help, he will give you all guidance, and entrusting you to Swarup Damodar. So 3 Raghunaths. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had 3 Raghus among his associates: Vaidya Raghunath, Bhatta Raghunath, or Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, and Dasha Raghunath, Raghunath Dasa Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami. Das Raghunath became celebrated as the Raghunath of Swarup Damodar. He became known as Swarupera Raghu, that Raghunath that is under the protection of Swarup Damodar. Eta kohe Raghunatera hastadharila Swarupera hastetare samarpaya koila. Saying this, Mahaprabhu grasped the hand of Raghunath Das and entrusted him to the hands of Swarup Damodar. Swarup kohe Mahaprabhu jay agya oila eta kohe Raghunathe puna alingana. Pardon me. Swarupere kohe Mahaprabhu jay agya oila eta kohe Raghunathe puna alingila. Swarup Damodar accepted Raghunath Das, saying, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, whatever you order is accepted. He then embraced Raghunath Das again. Chaitanya Bhakta Vatsaya Kohite Napari Govindare Kohe Raghunathe Doya Kori. I cannot properly express the affection of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for his devotees. Being merciful toward Raghunath Das, the Lord spoke as follows to Govinda. Pate iya koriyache bahuta langana katadin ghora ihar balo santarpana. On the way, Raghunath Das has fasted and undergone hardships for many days. Therefore, take good care of him for some days, so that he may eat to his satisfaction. Raghunath Kohe Jana Kore Sindhu Snan Jagannath there Dekiyashi Koraha Bojan. Then Mahaprabhu told Raghunath Das, go bathe in the sea, then see Lord Jagannath in the temple and return here to take your meal. Eta bole Prabhu Madhyana Korite Utila Raghunath Das Bhaktere Milila. After saying this, Mahaprabhu got up and went to perform his midday duties, and Raghunath Das met all the devotees present. Raghunathe Prabhu Kripa Deke Bhaktagan Vishmita Hoya Kore Tara Bhagya Prashamsam. Having seen the causeless mercy of Mahaprabhu upon Raghunath Das, all the devotees, struck with wonder, praised his good fortune. Raghunath Samudre Jana Snana Korila Jagannath Deki Puna Govinda Pashaila. Raghunath Das took his bath in the sea and saw Lord Jagannath. Then he returned to Govinda, the personal servant of Mahaprabhu. Prabhu Avashishta Patra Govinda Taridila Anandita Hoya Raghunatha Prashada Paila. Govinda offered him a plate with the remnants of food left by Mahaprabhu, and Raghunath Das accepted the prasadam with great happiness. Emata rohit heho swarup charane Govinda prasad tare dila panchadine. Raghunath Das stayed under the care of Swarup Damodar, and Govinda supplied him remnants of Mahaprabhu's food for 5 days. Aradin hoite pushpa anjan. Pardon me, excuse me 1 second. Aradin hoite pushpa anjali dekiya simadware kararohe bikara lagiya. Beginning from the 6th day, Raghunath Das would stand at the gate known as Simadwar to beg alms after the Pushpa Anjali ceremony, in which flowers were offered to the Lord. Jagannath there Sevak Jata Vishayaragan Seva Shari Ratriye Kore Grihete Gaman. After finishing their prescribed duties, the many servants of Lord Jagannath, who are known as Vishayis, return home at night. Simadwari Anarati Vaishnavidekya Pasadrira Tai Ana Dina Kripata Korea. If they see a Vaishnava standing at the Simadwar begging alms, out of causeless mercy they arrange with the shopkeepers to give him something to eat. Emata Sarva Kala Ache Vyabahar Niskinchana Bhakta Kara Hoy Simadwar. Thus it is a custom for all time that a devotee has no other means. Thus it is a custom for all time that a devotee who has no other means of support stands at the Simadwar gate to receive alms from the servants. Sarvadin Kore Vaishna Sarvadin Koran Vaishnava Nama Sankirtan Swachande Korana Jagannath Darshan. A completely dependent Vaishnava thus chants the holy name of the Lord all day and sees Lord Jagannath with full freedom. Keho Chatre Mage Kai Seva Kichupai Keho Ratre Bikkalage Simadvare Rai. It is a custom for some Vaishnavas to beg from the charity booths and eat whatever they obtain, whereas others stand at night at the Simadwar gate begging alms from the servants. So, and there is some, this informal arrangement to or a Vaishnava to beg at the Simadwar or beg from some of the charity booths to get something to eat. A completely dependent Vaishnava thus chants the holy name of the Lord all day and sees Lord Jagannath with full freedom. And then, the custom for some Vaishnavas to beg from the charity booths and eat whatever they obtain, give them something, whereas others stand at night at the Simadwar gate begging alms from the servants, begging some Jagannath Prasad from the servants. Mahaprabhu or Bhaktagan or Vairagya Pradhan Jadeke Pritahana Gora Bhagavan. Renunciation is the basic principle sustaining the lives of Mahaprabhu's devotees. Seeing this renunciation, Mahaprabhu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is extremely satisfied. Prabhu Re Govinda Kohe Raghunath Prasad Naloy Ratriye Simadware Kara Hanamagikai. Govinda said to Mahaprabhu, Raghunath Das no longer takes prasadam here. Now he stands at the Simadwar where he begs some alms to eat. Shunitushtahoya Prabhu Kohite Lagila Balokoila Vairagya Dharma Acharila. When Mahaprabhu heard this, he was greatly satisfied. Raghunath Das has done well, he said. He has acted suitably for a person who is a vairagi, someone engaged in renunciation. He's doing nicely. He's no longer just coming here to eat, but he's actually going and begging whatever comes his way. He'll take that. So Mahaprabhu was pleased. Vairagi koribe sada nama sankirtan magiya kana kore jivana rakan. Person in the renounced order should always chant the holy name of the Lord. He should beg some alms to eat, and he should sustain his life in this way. So whatever comes his way, that will sustain the vairagi, or the renunciant. Vairagi hoya jiva kore parapika karya siddhi kore kina korana upeka. A vairagi, a person in the renounced order, should not depend on others. If he does so, he will be unsuccessful and he will be neglected by Krishna. So here when speaking of a vairagi and a person in the renounced order, now of course we'll normally say sannyasi is a person in the renounced order, but here it's referring to a person who's renounced is known as a vairagi. They perform vairagya, which means renunciation. So he's not dependent on taking meals at a fixed time, and he's just, whatever he begs, he'll eat, and that's it. Vairagi hanya kore jivara lalas pratamarta jai arahoy rasera bas. If a renunciant is eager for his tongue to taste different foods, his spiritual life will be lost, and he will be subservient to the taste of his tongue. Vairagir kritya sada nama sankirtan shakapatra phala mule udara baran. The duty of a person in the renounced order is to chant the Hare Krishna mantra always. He should satisfy his belly with whatever vegetables, leaves, fruits, and roots are available. Jivara lala seje iti utidai shishnodara paralajana Krishna nahipai. One who is subservient to the tongue and who thus goes here and there, devoted to the genitals and the belly, cannot attain Krishna. It was said that they are all in a direct line. The tongue, the belly, and the genitals, so they're interrelated. One who is subservient to the tongue and who thus goes here and there, devoted to the genitals and the belly, cannot attain Krishna. Aradin Raghunath Swarup Chanane Apanara Kritya Lage Koila Nivedane. The next day, Raghunath Das inquired at the lotus feet of Swarup Damodar about his duty. Ki lage chadaila garana jani udesh, ki mora kartabya prabhu kora upadesh. I do not know why I have given up household life, he said. What is my duty? Kindly give me instructions. So he's inquiring to the lotus feet of Swarup Damodar. But this question is really meant to be for Mahaprabhu. So, Prabhu, I do not know why have what I've given up my family life and everything. What will be my purpose in life? Prabhu age kata matra nakohe Raghunath Swarup Govinda dwara kahai nijabat. Raghunath Das never even spoke a word before the Lord. Instead, he informed the Lord of his desires through Swarup Damodar and Govinda. So basically, Swarup Damodar is taking very humble and subservient position, but he wants Mahaprabhu, please give me some direction in my life. Give me some short resume, some short instructions that I can. So, Prabhura age Swarup Nivedila Aradine Raghunath Naivedya Raghunatha Nivedai Prabhura Charane. The next day, Swarup Damodar submitted to Mahaprabhu. Raghunath Das has this to say at your lotus feet. Ki mora kartavyam mui na jani udesh apani shri muke more kora upadesh. I do not know my duty or the goal of my life. Therefore, please personally give me instructions from your transcendental mouth. Ashe Mahaprabhu Raghunath Kohila Tomarupa Deshta Kori Swarupere Dila. Smiling, Mahaprabhu told Raghunath Das, I have already appointed Swarup Damodar as your instructor. Sadhya Sarana Tattva Shikha Iharastani Amitata Nahi Jani Iho Jata Jani. You may learn from him what your duty is and how to discharge it. I do not know as much as he. So Mahaprabhu is saying, any guidance you need, you can get that from Swarup Damodar. I don't even know as much as he does. Tatapi amar agyaya shraddha jadi hoy amara e bhakti tabe korea nischoy. Nevertheless, if you want to take instructions from me with faith and love, you may ascertain your duties from the following words. So Mahaprabhu says, all considerations you can address to Swarup Damodar, but since you're asking me for the gist of you want some instruction from me, I'll give you these short instructions, or I'll speak to you about this. Gramya katana shunibe, gramya vartana kahibe, baluna kaibe ara, baluna paribe. Amani manada hana Krishna nama sadaloabe braje radha Krishna seva manashe koribe. Okay, he says, do not talk like people in general, or don't just hear gossip. Do not talk like people in general or hear what they say. You should not eat very palatable food, nor should you dress very nicely. Do not expect honor, but offer all respect to others. Always chant the holy name of Lord Krishna, and within your mind render service to Radha and Krishna and Vrindavan. So Mahaprabhu is saying, don't really associate with ordinary people and hear their gossip, what they have to say. And you don't talk ordinary gossip. Don't hear what people gossip about. You avoid this gramya kata. You should not eat very palatable food. Don't try to eat so nicely, and don't dress so nicely. Don't worry about what you eat, and don't not worry about your dress. That's what he's telling Raghunath. Because Raghunath is a Vairagi, he's a renunciant. And Mahaprabhu says a renunciant. Don't engage in ordinary talks, and don't eat nicely, don't dress nicely. Do not expect honor, but offer all respects to others. Always chant the holy name of Krishna, and within your mind render service to Radha and Krishna in Vrindavan. Eta sankapyami koilun upadesh swarupera tai ihara paibe vishesh. I have briefly given you my instructions. Now you will get all the details about them from Swarup Damodar. Trinadapi sunichena taruvariva sahishnuna amanina manadena kirtaniya sadahari. One who thinks himself lower than grass, who is more tolerant than a tree, and who does not expect personal honor but is always prepared to give respects to others, can very easily always chant the holy name of the Lord. Etashuni Raghunath Bandila Charan Mahaprabhu Koilatare Kripalingan. Having heard this, Raghunath Das offered prayers at the lotus feet of Mahaprabhu, and the Lord, out of great mercy, embraced him. Puna Samar Pilatare Swaruperastane Andaranga Seva Kori Swaruperasane. Mahaprabhu again entrusted him to Swarup Damodar. Thus Raghunath Das rendered very confidential service with Swarup Damodar Goswami. Okay, so this is where we're going to, and this is Mahaprabhu. Raghunath Das wants some personal instruction from the Lord. The Lord has given him to the Swarup Damodar, but Raghunath Das has come there and he wants to hear a few words directly from the Lord's lotus mouth. So Mahaprabhu says, all right, I entrusted you to Swarup Damodar, but since you want to hear something from me, I'll tell you this. Do not talk like people in general or hear what they say. Do not eat very nicely. You should not eat very palatable food, nor should you dress very nicely. Do not expect honor, but offer all respect to others. Always chant the holy name of Lord Krishna, and within your mind render service to Radha and Krishna in Vrindavan. Okay. Then he tells them, Govinda Maharaj's constantly quoted verse, Trinadapi sunichena taroriva sahishnuna amanena manadena kirtaniya sadahari. Humility, offering respect to others, and tolerance. Okay, so he's telling you can pull the cable, and then we'll sing Hari Harai. Hari Harai Nama Krishna Jaravaya Nama.
Hari Harai Nama Krishna Jaravaya Nama.
Narika Giridhari Ju ki
Jai.
Jai.
Jayam Vishnupad Paramahansa Parvajaka Charya Sadashishima Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahansa Parvajaka Charya Sadashishima Srila Bhakti Rakshira Dev Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur ki Jayam Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj ki jai. Jayam Vishnupad Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki jai. Jayam Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj ki jai. Rupanuga Guru Bharga ki jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhakta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopal Bhattadass Shri Raghunath Shad Goswami Prabhu ki jai. Premsigo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu ki jai. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur ki jai. Sri Chaitanya Bhagwat ki jai. Narottam Srinivas Shyamananda Prabhu ki jai. Vishvavarenya Jayam Vishnupad Vishvavarenya Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada ki jai. Jayam Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Nirmala Acharya Maharaj ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Shri Navadeep Dham ki jai. Shri Ram Mayapur ki jai. Saparshada Shri Nityananda Prabhu ki jai. Saparshada Shri Mahaprabhu ki jai. Shri Koladvip ki jai. Shri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat ki jai. Soquel Shri Chaitanya Saraswat Seva Ashram ki jai. Ganga Devi ki jai. Tulasi Maharani ki jai. Bhakti Devi ki jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Govardhan Sham Kuna Radha Kunda Kalindi Yamuna Ju ki jai. Shri Bhakti Chandan Parvat Maharaj ki jai. All the assembled devotees ki jai. Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Gaur Premanandi.
Shri Bhakti Pavan Janardan Maharaj ki jai.